Yo, I would like to say, excuse me for the noisy environment. Okay, so as you guys can see, what's going on with my stuff? Hold on, is everything alright, bro? Okay, yeah, everything's alright. So let me change this. I think it's still alright. Let me just put it right here. Okay, so I think we stopped on. Yesterday we stopped on this. Like we were working on these things, right? Yeah. So before that, I want to say like I don't know if it's Flex that's making it kind of responsive. I don't know if that's it, but I don't want to rush it. Like you get it, because this is just a simple project that is going to polish my CSS skills or like Tailwind skills, if you can put it that way. Because if you think about it, as a software engineer, hold on, just a second. All right. So if you think about it as a software engineer or front end engineer, you need to be able to work with Flexbox and all this kind of stuff. Just like responsive design in general. So let me try to see what we worked on yesterday. I think the container, and by the way, I'm using a new IDE which is Tray, right? I think it's an IDE. It's an AI IDE. It's almost like Casa, almost like Windsurf, but it was created by, I think people are saying it's a Chinese stuff. So I don't know, bro. I'm just using it. I just like to try new stuff. So let's go ahead and see, check inside our app. It kind of looks like IntelliJ though. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like IntelliJ. So I think yesterday we worked on technologies. Yep. Okay, cool. We worked on IntelliJ. I mean technologies. So it doesn't actually look as if it's it doesn't look bad for real. Kind of looks like some professional IDE. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do. So yesterday we worked on this, and this is where we left off. So let's try to check again. Okay, cool. I think I just want to make them like the gap between the cards is just like a lot. So what I need to do is I need to introduce grid, so that if you can see like on like the big screens, we need like three, maximum of three or four. It's like one, two, three, four cards, and then the rest can wrap. And yeah, so let's see how we can achieve that. So first, I don't know how I'm gonna do it the right way, because it's a lot, bro. I don't know if this control B, yeah, control B closes it. Okay, it's just almost like VS Code. All right, what's this? This side is for AI. I think it's for AI. Alright, no problem. We're gonna utilize everything. So hide the panel. Okay, no problem. So let's see. Um, can we use AI though? Are we allowed to use AI? I think we can. So, what's this? Okay, image input. Alright, they're using Sonnet, which is a premium model. You can even add your own custom model. That's crazy. Alright, no problem. So let's look at here. Here we have Flex and Flex Wrap. That's the reason why the items are wrapping like on front, I mean smaller screens. Yep, like when it touches the edge of this, bam, then it wraps. Bam, it wraps. I think that should be it, bro. That should be responsive like that. I don't know. I just don't want to complicate it, bro. I don't know, bro. Let me see. Let me try to check. Wait, can we go to responsiveness? And can we just change to, let's say, iPhone 14 Pro Max? Hmm. Okay. It's not bad though. It's not bad. We haven't really worked on anything like on the front. I mean the nav bar, but I'm already liking what I'm seeing here. So that's interesting to start with. All right. So I think FlexWrap can work for now. Like grid works most of the times, but I just like this. What am I doing, bro? What did I just do? Okay, so what I want to do, I want to like create like some gap here, like some white space. So let me try to use the container. Let's use the container. Where's the container? All right. I don't want to vibe code everything really. I just want to like only just I want to vibe code only the things that I don't genuinely know. So let's try to say mx something where max no. What we're gonna do, we're gonna say max width, right? Max width is on like 7XL. So let's try to see how 7XL looks like on the max width. Alright, so max width 7XL takes it to the corner, but if we can center everything, would make more sense, right? So let's say min screen, just so we can boom. But oh, okay. So now we've introduced something again. What's that? We've created some errors, bro. I think we have issues, bro. I don't know. Me, when it comes to logic, bro, I really know how to implement good logic, but man, CSS and stuff, I don't know. I just always have like a hard time doing it. Alright, so I think that should do it. That should do it. I think it looks good now. It looks actually good. So let's just try to give them cursor. Let's just give the buttons cursor. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna close this off. How are we gonna close that off? Alright, close. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and just give them button cursor. So what else do we need? So we have the rounded and let's say cursor pointer. Yep. Yeah, that should do it. I think we have a pointer. I think we do have a pointer now. Yeah. So it actually looks good like that. Alright, so let's see flex wrap. Alright, so the technologies are wrapping well. Yeah, but I just don't like the color scheme though. So I actually have a custom color scheme, but I don't know how to implement it. So let me try to ask AI. How do I implement a custom color scheme since I have my own colors? Oh my god, already. Damn. Alright, let me see what Trey is saying, bro. This is a new IDE that I'm trying. Alright, let's see. So let's check the gloves to see where we can add. Okay, bro, this is actually crazy, right? Like I didn't even know like you had to like wait. Do we still have tailwind config? Bro, we don't have tailwind config, so I don't know. Cause this is tailwind V5. I mean V4. Goddamn, tailwind V4. It's only having post css.config, so I don't know anything about this tailwind config thing. So that might really spoil our plan. So and you can use your custom colors in your components, for example, replace. Okay, alright, but I'm using tailwind v4, right? So no tailwind config only. Oh my god, but I can't even type. Only what? Post css dot config. I think we have only post css dot config. Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, my brothers. I'm actually building my portfolio website, so that's the reason. I have an application that I'll show you guys in a minute. That I already built. Like I'm not vibe coding that application. I'm actually like doing it myself, but sometimes I use ideas from here. But yeah, so I'll show you guys the application in a second. So that's the application I want to use on my resume and also showcase it on my portfolio. So that's the reason I'm building this portfolio. But yeah, I want to use this portfolio to also like help me, like to help me, understand more points and stuff. So yeah, more things that I don't really know, things like CSS and stuff like that. Since you're using Tailwind before with post CSS, you could define your custom colors using custom. Okay, so now we can globals the CSS. Oh, that's interesting. So we can use the globals the CSS. All right, so we can create a root file, and inside the root we can have your primary color, secondary color, and yeah, I think the primary color and all these things are in my phone, so I'm gonna have to let me try to I'm gonna have to send them. Let me airdrop them to my Mac. Hold on just a second. Just stay with me for a second. Damn, where's my Mac at? Why isn't it showing? Alright, airdrop. Okay, cool. So let me turn it on. Let me send it to myself. Alright, I think this is the color scheme I want to use. So this is the actual color scheme that I want to use, my boys. Yup. I don't know if it looks good though, but I think it does. I think it does. To get started, feels as though portfolio could easily be spot on. Yeah, it could, man. But I really like, the point of the stuff is for me to hire a web, what to bring a web app to production deployed live. I would definitely not trust AI. Simply, database and services. Yeah, look, I actually like, I don't know. I think I could use that lovable thing, but I genuinely want to learn just like some of the, like the responsive design and stuff. Like, especially if you applying for front end jobs, literally, like, because people are saying AI now is like, there's a website. Let me show you guys just in a second. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the stuff in a second. Is this website? What is it called? What is it called? Interview Coder. Yeah, there it is. This website, it was created by some college guys, like some college dropout dudes that I've been seeing on TikTok, like every single, I don't know, post that I scroll through, I just find there was like some like Chloe or Interview Coder. One of them, like this dude here, like I think it's called I don't know his name, but he created this Interview Coder that is like shaking people who are literally dependent on lead code. And I also had that idea of like focusing so much on lead code and just giving my all to lead code. But then I'm thinking like, damn, if things like this exist, all right, everybody's gonna use this stuff. So let's say you guys are doing an interview for a job, like 5 people, and all the 3 people are using this stuff, and the 2 that are like dependent on their brain and stuff like that. Now it's like you guys can't even do anything. You feel me? Because now it's like there's somebody else that's already taking your job because he's working smart, not hard. So yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know anything about lead code, so I'm not really gonna focus on lead code so much. That's why I want to perfect my skills. Like, yeah, I can put like 2 and 2 together as far as projects is concerned. So, like, before going ahead, let me show you guys. I think if you are a returning viewer instead of from us, like, that's true. Yeah, for real. That's if you want to learn to code out and stuff. No, I don't understand. Yeah, for real. I'd say like if you really don't know a lot about like front end stuff, people think front end is very easy, but it's not. I swear to God, front end is not. It's not that easy though, because there's a lot of things you need to know. So I'm gonna show you guys. I think this is this is the data bucket stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys like the progress, right? Because yesterday I was at the coffee store working there. I was grinding like crazy. So, like I told you guys yesterday, I was like, bro, I have a hard time like implementing payment, right? Payment with uh it's hard to get a payment provider where I'm at right now, which is I'm in Rwanda, so it's hard to like get a good, reliable payment provider. Most of them don't even support anything here. So yesterday I went on a quest to search for a good payment provider. I couldn't find any. So I said, okay, instead of having to abandon my whole platform or my whole stuff that I'm building, why can't I just try to improvise? And then I came across ways is still in use. Okay, I came across some website. It's a, I think it's a cryptocurrency type of stuff. So I said, okay, all the people that are building like applications for selling beats, right? So for starters, I know everything sounds like all over the place, right? But I'll get you guys like on the same page. That's why you look familiar. All right, you're the guy who couldn't use Stripe. Yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm the one who could have used Stripe, bro. Like that stuff really traumatized me. I just don't like that fact, man. So, for starters, I'm a music producer. Like that's my main type of stuff. I make music, I make beats, instrumentals, and all that. So, for the longest, I've been using a platform called BeatStars. Let me show you guys the platform. It's hot in here, by the way. That's why I'm a little sweaty. So, I think I need to get like a phone or something. So, for the longest, I've been using this platform here called BeatStars, right? And this BeatStars thing, this is their like this is their website, right? So I'll be using this website to sell my beats and stuff. So if you click start selling, I don't know, yeah, it's gonna take you this side like that business model and stuff like that. It's not bad for real. It's not bad, but if you think about it, like they have a lot of stuff going on. They have a lot of stuff going on, so it's really hard to, unless you really use this website, you won't really understand like the in and outs and like the bad things. Like literally, the cons are more than the pros. So I've been paying, I think $20. I think it was $20. Yeah, if you look at it, I think it's $20. Yeah, it's literally this, right? I think it's on promotion or something, but it's genuinely $20 per month, and it's been consuming a lot of stuff from me, and they're not even providing anything useful to my use case because millions of people that use this application, right? And the funniest part about it is if you're using it, like let's say you upload your beat as a music producer, and then you send the artist to like from YouTube. Let me show you guys their whole workflow, right? Which is a simple thing. Like let's say, okay, cool. So this is my actual beat store. Like I mean, where I upload my beats every single day. As you guys can see, I'm showing you guys every single detail so you guys don't feel lost. All right, so this is my YouTube channel for the beats, right? So I make these beats almost every single day. So boom. Now if you click here, check. Let me save you guys the stress. Okay, cool. So if you click here and then it takes you direct, like the first link here is download/purchase, right? So you click it, and that's if you want the beat, right? That's if you want the beat. So it takes you to BeatStars. I already have the account, right? I have everything. So it takes you direct to the purchase link, which is interesting, right? Now this is because I'm already signed in. That's why it's showing my stuff like this. But let's say the artist is signed in as the artist account, right? He won't see the same dashboard or the same interface as me. The artist will see several other producers' beats here. So let's say the artist is already trying to buy this beat. Now they'll look at these other beats again, and guess what? Within just like a click of a button, they completely change their focus from wanting to buy from you to wanting to buy from another person now. So that business model doesn't really like suit me if I'm paying $20 to advertise or to use your platform, right? But at the same time, like within a click, I can literally lose the person that really cannot buy from me. Then it's like, what's the point, right? Some people might like it, some people might not, but me, I don't really like it. uh, yeah, that's the funniest part. It's like it's more like a marketplace, right? So the competition is high. All right, so I don't know. I don't want to be like ungrateful. Like as you guys can see, I made a sale of recent on 31st. I think I made a sale which is like a 30 $29, $29.99. Yeah, which is like $30. And I appreciate it. It's not bad, but at the same time, it's like I just want to use my own business model and stuff. They're doing it that yeah, yes, sir. So it's like you're paying money to even promote other people, and I don't like that kind of stuff. So that's why I was like, okay, cool. Why not just build my own stuff? And at the same time, they're using PayPal, which is like, okay, cool. PayPal is not bad, but bro, let's say you get like 4 or 5 sales at the same time using PayPal, bro. they normally just kick your account out, or just like they just make you, they just hold your money or something. It's like, ah, good job, bro. I don't like that business model as well. Too expensive. Yeah, for real. Thank you, Lemay and Dev. Yeah, for real. That stuff is just like, I don't know. Yeah, not to throw shade, bro. Like they have like a good successful stuff, but I just want to build my own simple stuff, right? That I can use to advertise my own beats. Because actually, I cannot lie to you guys. I'm the one advertising my own beats, right? So they're promoting it as a marketplace to sell beats. But at the same time, it's you doing everything, right? So it's like, why not just build my own thing and just promote it? Like, it's just the same thing. I can just click here and then share this, and use this link to just like share it to any artist I please, right? And then boom, oh, just on my like I showed you guys on my YouTube, and then the artist can just be redirected straight to the beat section, and all the beats are mine. All the beats that are here will just be mine. So any sale I make from here will be mine. Now the only problem I have, like I told you guys, was the payment thing. But I found a workaround, right? Walk around, and let me show you guys like the workflow. So if I click this, notice I made this beat like I made it very cheap, which is $0.1. It's crazy. I made it so they couldn't just like charge my stuff. You get, so I just added this, and if we click cut, right now, if you've been watching from yesterday, I showed you guys like this authentication stuff that I implemented with Clock. I think you guys already know the workflow around this. So now here's the thing. Um, if you come and then click proceed, right? I think you should educate yourself into setting up crypto payments so you don't get the money easily. Whether or not you can sell it reliable for you. Round of fear. Yeah. It works. It works. But that's not my, like, if you think about it, brother. My main question is, I mean, my main intention with this is not to really make money as far as like this application is concerned for now. I just want to make sure everything works perfectly so I can use it for my interviews, for my job search. You understand? My main point is to get the hell out of this country. I can't even lie to you, bro. I'm in my third year right now. We started third year university in like September. We're ready for break now. Waiting for September. So once I get my goddamn, once we reach September, I'll start my third year. But I'll start my job search at the beginning of maybe July or something. So I want to make sure I polish this application. And although I don't have a Stripe yet, at least I have something that shows employers that, hey, this is a working platform. I already bought a domain name. I already bought most of the things that I need. So that's just going to show that the employers or whoever will come across my application or on my resume or anything, they'll look at it and say, oh, damn, this is something authentic. And at the same time, I'm using this portfolio. I'm going to use it to, to advertise my projects. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna build this one and make it my star. Yeah. So like, okay, cool. I can even have like a talking point to the employers because I build this stuff myself. So I can even tell them like, hey, this is what's going on. I have a problem with the country that I'm in. All right, so we don't have Stripe, all this other stuff. But I didn't leave that. I didn't let that just throw me off. All right, I used that as a learning point to teach myself how to implement the crypto thing, right? So now it's like, okay, cool. I have a lot of token points to use. You understand? And then after that, if hopefully I get a job that can, allow me to relocate or anything, and then I'm out of here. Like I swear to God, even if I'm literally left with 1 month to graduate, I'm out of here. Like I'm not gonna waste time in this uni that I'm just literally going to sit just like this. The professor's yapping all day. I'm not getting nothing, but I'm just sitting there wasting my time. I cannot lie to you. I appreciate like what they're doing, but I don't really like the teaching model and all this stuff. So yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys, proceed to check out. It will open um a new page or whatever, new tab, and then you guys can see it's it's Coinbase, right? It's Coinbase.com. They have a hosted checkout, and you can use your own Coinbase account to just pay this. This is actually in USD. I don't know. It's supposed to be in USD, USDC or USDT, something like that. But it's still the same. $1 is just like 1-to-1 ratio. And you can add your own Coinbase wallet, and then you can use also a smart wallet, and you can just create a checkout, which was like something that I just wanted to achieve for the longest, right? but I'm still going to work on a lot of like polishing the app. But mainly that's just gonna be my business model, like making sure like okay the sign in, sign out, but stuff works. The analytics and stuff works. Like let's say you get a sale, let's say somebody buys the beat from here, they can go ahead and just like it is showing the analytics page here. At the same time, it will also show like in the dashboard, right? The first dashboard here will show like what's going on. Like I don't know if I really need it, but I'll just find a way to use it. And then the upload section, the upload section we have it here already. So yeah, we can just go ahead and upload a beat, and yeah, that's basically like the main things that an MVP needs as far as beats upload is concerned. Because I'm mainly a music producer, and that's the thing I'm using to solve my problem with. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of talking points when it comes to this stuff. It might look small, it might look funny, this application. Yeah, because that's how I wanted to be. I just wanted to be simple and just easy to use. That's my point on that. So yeah, I think you guys get the point. So let's just try to upload a single beat again. Let's see. So the beat I made yesterday, where is it at? I think I made a beat yesterday. I don't know what I called it, bro. Sort of morning. Alright. You finally caught the stream. What's good? Oh, yo, finally caught the stream. Yeah, my boy. What going, my brother? How you doing? Feel to be cooking, bro. Yeah. I be cooking, bro. I be making beats like crazy. I be making. I don't know if you guys like to hear some of my beats, bro. Like I literally make dope beats, bro. I make beats that are scary, like literally. Yeah, it's got more than just. Yeah, yeah, man. I've been doing a lot. Like I swear to God, if you guys could only see like my workflow, like when I wake up, bro, it's crazy, insane. And by the way, bro, not to flex, in college I'm doing super insane, like super, super, super good. ASP.NET, like literally that module that we did, I think I scored like 90 something out of 100, which is just insane, bro. Like a lot of things, man, that's going on is just good. Let's just have a listen. Okay, cool. Let me see. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let me see what I think. How did I call the beat? Is it? I think it's this one. Hold on. Yeah, I make scary beats, bro. Yo, bro, artists, if you listen to trap music, artists love these beats like crazy, bro. Like every day on Instagram, these people be reaching out to me. Yo, bro, we need this beat, we need that. So I just want to create my own thing that is just gonna earn me crazy money. So if you guys can see, like, bro, from selling beats, you can literally make a crazy, like, crazy, crazy money from selling beats. But at the same time, you need like job security. So mine, I want to use the job to get the hell out of here and just go somewhere and just change my life around and maybe come back to my country and just invest in like in real estate or something, build my country. If you guys do your research, my country is South Sudan, right? It's crazy. That country is like, oh my God, my country is underdeveloped. But we still have a lot of work to do. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that history. Okay, that story right there. Okay, cool. Let's try to just upload this beat. It is like $6. I mean $12. All right. Fire beats, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's go to like the beats section. Now it's gonna call. Yeah, so I didn't show you guys like something. Hold on, let me go to AWS S3 bucket. I think it's S3 bucket AWS, something like that. I just want to show you guys something interesting. If you guys haven't yet started using this, bro, you guys should for sure. You guys should, man. Mm. Do you like Roadwave? I'm probably going to plug some of mine. Oh, my boy. Hey, you're a music producer too. That's interesting. I like Roadwave type, especially his music, bro. Take away my pain, take away my soul, take away my pain, let me get my smiling on the inside, outside dying, looking at a grown man crying. Yo, or you could deploy, yeah, VPS. I'm actually trying to think about like my deployment thing. I don't know if it's gonna be like easy because the front end can just be on Vercel and the back end can just be on, I think, Railway or something. I don't know yet. I haven't yet thought about that, but I have everything in place for now. I have everything in place, man. I noticed you're on Localhost. Have you learned to deploy live? Yeah, I think I deployed one thing once, right? When I was just, I think like in like 2 months into learning how to code, right? I don't know if I still have it. Oh God, let me hope I do have it. Let me hope I still have it, bro. Let me hope I still have it. Oh my God, what's going on? I don't really have it for now. But I was gonna show you guys like, oh God, where can I get it? First deployed app. Yes, this is it. This is it, bro. This is my first deployed app. Like literally, I swear to God, bro. This is the first app I deployed. I think it's even having errors now. I don't know. I think it's working. Yeah. So if you guys can see, I've been using almost the same navbar. I've been using almost ever since I learned how to use the Next.js thing. I've been using the same navbar, bro. This is literally AI generated, like all this. And here I was teaching myself how to deploy. Actually, that's why I use this project. So, you guys can tell like this is generic AI stuff, like with these emojis and stuff. So, I'm gonna show you guys a thing that downloading. That's Marcel, man. That's Marcel. I know it's not my problem for real. I think I did do that thing. That's a Marcel, boy. Let me see. Let me go to like dashboard. Let's see what's going on. I think it needs authentication. Yes, my boy Clark. Like, bro, me and Clark, we just like this, bro. We just buddies, bro. I can tell it's AI. Like. Yeah, bro. It's complete AI. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. Let me try to sign in with my Clark whatever so I can show you guys. Let me just see. Bro, it's totally insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like just the fact, the excitement you get when like you have like a live application. Alright, so as you guys can see the dashboard, no expenses recorded yet. But I actually know like I learned a lot when I was actually building this application. I learned a lot. So we have some expenses. Let's go to like, I don't know how the dashboard and expenses are two different things, right? So inside the expenses, right? Let's go ahead and let me see what are we spending money on, bro? Now you guys should suggest something, right? I have a lot of things here. What should we include? What should we include? Let's say at least you deployed. Yeah. At least it's deployed, bro. That is like the most important part about it. So let me say just like let's say food. I don't know. Yeah, beats. Let's say I spend money on beats. Let's say how much did I spend? Let's say $200. This guy this okay. Uh, I install a beat of someone's page. Alright. Okay. Now discussion is 5 bit. Okay, no problem, no problem. Let's use 75. 75 makes more sense. Alright, let's add. Let's see what happens. I think we've added, yep, we've added the expense. There's nothing that is showing us that we added something. But let's go to the dashboard. I think it will show us. Hopefully. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have bits and we have 75. I stole a bit off of someone's page. Okay, interesting. Let's go to another expense. Let's say water. Let's say $2. Let's say drink. Drink. Good. Fresh. Water. All right, let's add it. Let's go to the dashboard. Yeah, I think that's just the workflow, man. That's just the workflow. Like literally, that's the thing I wanted to do. Like just create something random, just add a bunch of numbers, add some random gibberish, and just add it, and boom, it just shows. It just shows. And yeah, all these ones they're persisted because I'm using MongoDB. Yeah, I'm using MongoDB. So my usual tech stack for almost everything, I use MongoDB on everything. Express.js, and I think what else did I use? Clock. Yep, I use Clock and Next.js, and yeah, I think that's basically the stack. And yeah, the I don't know if the functionality is like very sensible, but at least I just wanted to have something deployed. So that's it. There you go. I've answered your question. That's something I deployed. So yeah, let's use a root user. Okay, signing into our stuff. Hmm. What do you guys think about that? That simple application, bro. What do you guys think about it? All right, let's go ahead. We have our AWS thing. Authentication. Okay, we are authenticated now. So I'm gonna show you guys something interesting, right? So boom, we have zero cost on almost everything, but we've uploaded a lot. As you guys can see, we've really like location service. We have zero cost on almost everything, which is interesting. So let's go to S3 bucket. I think it's this one, or data bucket. I think it's this one actually. I think it's this one. This is the one that has all the big stuff. Okay, we have zero cost on that, which is dope. So let's go to I think S3. Bro, you guys should excuse my background, bro. Super noisy, super noisy, bro. I apologize for that. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have beats upload, right? We have beats upload, and if we click, it will take us to like the different beats that we've been uploading. So these are the covers that we've been uploading. I think if you guys watch my regular videos, not the live ones, just the regular ones, I think I showcased this kind of functionality. And this is something you guys need for real. So this is one of the stuff. You just take this URL, you just take the generated URL. Oh yeah, all good in the background noise. You hella chill. Yeah. Yeah, for real, man. I just be chilling, man, but like, oh my god. It's all good, bro. So let's try to take this audio. But this when I was starting to like use vocals in my beats. The whole beat is funny, bro. It's funny. So yeah, that's basically it, my boys. So this is Coinbase and this is expense tracker. I think the thing I didn't show you guys is my, let's say, MongoDB. Instead of going up to like MongoDB Atlas, we can just use the down like the one we downloaded on Mac. So let's just download the Compass. Let's connect. Let's connect to this database. Let's see what we have there. All right. So as you guys can see, these are the expenses that we just added. These are just the expenses, right? We added beats. We added 75 the amount, and I stole a bit off of someone's page. Yeah, that's the description that we added. So this is coming from the model. You guys know like how to set up the database. I think you guys. I just assume you guys know, but I guess you guys know. All right, so that's the one for like the expenses. If we remove this, we can even delete it, and then once somebody logs in somebody starts using the application, it will just create the stuff again. All right, so let's go to for now our beats. This is the one for the beats now. This is the one we've been uploading and stuff. We have everything here. We have everything set up here. We have this morning sorrow is the one we just created today. What's going on here? Oh, okay, whatever. But you guys get the point, though. I just wanted to show you guys like where these things are stored. So the URL of this one is being stored on is being stored in my MongoDB. The URL and the beat, like all the URLs for the beat cover and for the audio itself. and they're being called from on the front end here by Next.js is just using like the API endpoint that we created. So yeah, we literally have like some dope progress when it comes to like our beat stuff, right? So this is just gonna be my main like star application or the selling point that I use to talk to employers or potential recruiters or whatever. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me show you guys. I think I haven't shown you guys like the back end things. Let's see the beat cover. This is for uploading the beats. These are like the controllers and stuff for uploading the beats. I don't know if you guys really need it, but yeah, there you go. So this is for payment, right? This one for payment is actually like this. This is how simple it is. This checkout page stuff. This one is just like we using here. I was actually supposed to use my like my stuff, which is like this. Like I think I showed you guys the other time. Daddy bucket. I think daddybucket.shop will just go here, right? Daddybucket.shop will just live here because that's what I'm gonna use. So later when we just host it live, we can just change this local host to our stuff and this one as well to this. So everything will be redirected to our URL. Yeah, you guys get the point. You guys get the point. And then this is just the API key that you get from Coinbase itself. So that's just like the payment things, and the rest is just routes and simple routes and stuff. You just come and call them inside your savages. Just like simple things, bro. Simple things. Probably. So if you have like a DNS and that's deployed, yeah, yeah. All those ones we shall set them later on. But for now, I just want to focus on like the functionality and just getting everything ready and working. That's my main selling point now. I mean, that's my main point that I'm working on. So yeah, everything is persisted. Like we can refresh, everything is just persisted. We can just go to our beats, everything is persisted. That's something interesting. Like those are the things that like most employers look at. They say like, do you really have knowledge on how to handle this kind of stuff? Yeah, how to call the APIs, use Axios or use Fetch or use state, use effect, all these things, and then just responsive design and stuff. That's the thing that I'm just like gonna do and gonna focus on. How does that look on mobile view? Yeah, very interesting. Now look, the nav bar. Oof, don't even ask. Don't even start on the nav bar. I haven't touched the nav bar in a second, but I feel like the cards are responsive. I don't know. I don't know if it's just my eyes lying to me, but hold on, it's my eyes lying to me, bro. Because if you guys can see here, like the cards, like the actual images, they look funny. Look at the edge here, like, goddamn, this stuff. But you guys can see, it looks so funny, right? And you can just pull it to the side. Okay, it looks good. It looks good on like two by two looks good. But the rest is just horrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The rest is horrible. But I'm gonna work on all this. Don't worry, I'm gonna work on the responsiveness. What else? I think for like let's say this is iPod view, right? This is iPod view, I think, and then this is mobile view. But this whole this whole navbar, bro, I really have a hard time like making the navbar responsive. Definitely see it's still a bit buggy, very bro. Like this image thing is still, but I'm gonna work on it. Yeah, the main thing for me now is just getting the functionality there and just getting like the main core stuff. This is not actually going to be my stuff like the end product. As you guys can see, this I don't know if I showed you guys like the stuff I just yeah, the thing there's the stuff like the color scheme that I showed you guys earlier. Yeah, go into inspect element, use mobile view, so you don't need to guess the dimensions. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so this iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yeah, bro, it looks horrible on iPhone 14, bro. Let's see what else. What else can? How can we get the iPod thing? Yeah, how can we get the iPod thing? What's the iPod? Oh, iPod Pro. Okay, let's get the iPod Pro. Nah, bro. You're not. I actually like that, bro. Like literally. That's the main point why I'm having like why I'm on live. Yo, how's it going? Muhammad Hazif Fahad. Okay, I got your name correctly. And by the way, bro, fun fact, I speak Arabic as well. I literally speak Arabic, like clean Arabic. Because I stayed in Egypt. I stayed in Khartoum, Sudan. South Sudan as well. We also speak Arabic. So I know Arabic, my boy. So Muhammad, just feel at home, okay? Feel at home. All right. So Americans they say Arabic, which is Arabic, bro. I don't know if لغة العربية مش. Okay. So let's see again. Alright, so this is the iPod view, right? On the iPod it looks clean though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, bro. Like, what do you guys think about the iPod view, bro? Like, I feel like the iPod view is actually clean, bro. I feel like the iPod view is actually clean. What do you guys think? Yeah, I just have a feeling like the iPod view is super clean. Yeah, it looks great. Plus, I just like this. Like you guys notice this backdrop blur from Tailwind. It's just so nice. So yeah, that's for the iPod. Let's try to go inside the dashboard. Like this is where it just gets super horrible, bro. Like the dashboard, it just gets crazy. The dashboard gets crazy. I don't even know like I don't even know how I got this thing to work, but yeah, okay, the functionality is there, but bro, the responsiveness is, God. See, the worst part is, it gets worse when I get to like the mobile view. Bro, look at this. What's this, right? Oh God, bro. I'd rather afford to now have the transparent stuff. Personal choice. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on, bro. Look, just see how horrible this stuff is, bro. Like, oh my God. When I look at the mobile view, bro, it just like it makes me lose hope, bro. That's why I need to really learn the basics, bro. You know. Yeah. The other front end can be fixed really quick with AI. Yeah, other front end. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I'm not stressed so much. That's why I'm not really stressed. But I really just want to know, like, what happens? Like, how do you get things working? So let me see. Let me see. My boy said he doesn't like the backdrop blur thing. Surface Pro. Oh, wait, hold on. Surface Pro and iPod Air. Which one has like a larger dimension? It's like 19, 12. Okay, let me see. Like iPod Air. Oh, iPod Air is smaller. Yeah, iPod Pro is bigger. I think yeah, that's the only difference. Um, Rossi got some work. Got some work out of him. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's bad actually. It's making the code well. It's like, mm, yeah. You see, sometimes I look at AI coding like cheating, bro. Like you see, like we all been there. If you think about it, like back in high school or like I don't know, like primary school or something like that, when like other kids are like cheating and then just like using, things to like cheat on exams. We always used to look at them like, damn, bro, like why are you using that stuff? You understand? I don't know. I just have that same feeling when it comes to AI. I think it's just me, but it just makes me feel some type of way. So, but if you need to just render some visual elements, you describe or you have an image or something, a screenshot of what you want. It's really good at making that happen. Yeah, definitely did it. That's right. It's a stuff you don't really understand. Don't truly understand. Yeah. You see, here's the thing. Here's the thing with AI. It's so nice when you just bored. Like literally, you're bored and you just want to get things done. That's when you can like literally enjoy AI. But most times you just want to do things yourself. Like sometimes you can definitely do get a backend functionality working that you can fix up for screen. Yeah, I think the backend what's really left. What's really left? I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot left. Let me try to open like a simple Google Doc so I can show you guys like let's say Google Doc. Mm, let's just open a simple. What's going on here? Okay. Alright, so this is a simple Google Doc, right? Let me just make the whole thing like 20. like added too. So here's the thing. Let me show you guys the stuff. So we have like the like the user flow, right? Like how my stuff is gonna be used by the users. So one, we have users. The users should be signed in. Yeah, the user, that's, we have a sign in and sign up flow, right? That one we got it already handled by Clark. Clark is already handling it. Now, the other thing we have again is once the users are already signed in, now the signed in users can access the dashboard, right? And then just upload. And now, let me show you guys here, like this section, this section here, this dashboard section, this settings page. I think I had settings, bro. I literally had settings yesterday. I think I just didn't like send it to my GitHub or whatever. I didn't push it. I think there's an error, but I wanted to include settings under just analytics here. I wanted to include settings, and yeah, wanted. I think we can just even include it. Chop chop. Let's go to the front end. Let me show you guys like how I just do this stuff real quick. So boom, let's just Control B this, close that off, and okay, let's look for front end. Bro, I really like the fact that we can just have a live video and just walk you guys through everything. And this is something interesting because I wanna be able to look at this stuff like 2 years later and just be like, damn, this is what I used to do. You understand? Alright, so let's look at it's inside the upload thing. So let's go to this side dashboard. We have the upload, we have the layer.tsx. I think this is where we have everything. All right, so boom, now here let's just create another link. We're just gonna create another link. Yep, and then we're just gonna call it settings, something like this, right? And we're just gonna change this thing. We're just gonna change it to like cog 6 tooth. I think that should do it. Cog six tooth. Yeah, I think that's better. Yep, settings. And then now the page itself, like we have to go first to the dashboard and then to the settings page. All right, so now we just gotta create the settings page. Let's see, we have the settings page already, but we don't have the page.tsx. Okay, let's go ahead and just create page.tsx inside here, and we just create rfce. We just say boom, this this is the settings page. Well, you could argue that we could just easily create this with what, with ShadCN. Yes, that's true, we could, but I just want to know like how to create this stuff, you get. So boom, now we have the settings page in place. So if you go to the dashboard, takes you to the dashboard, upload takes you to the upload and analytics, and boom, we have now the settings page. What's this pages? Okay, whatever. So you guys get the point. Mine's cooking. Yeah, bro, I'm cooking like crazy. So we have users upload. Yeah, that's the main selling point of the application. Obviously, the users need to upload the media, right? Which is like what? The users upload the beat cover, and also the audio, right? And after that, they can just fill the metadata. Oh my god, what am I even doing? Metadata. All right, this is what the users are just gonna fill. Boom. So now we have the main things going on. We have the authentication, and we have where the users are going to upload, and we just have to showcase the bits, right? That's mainly it. And then we have like the card page where the users now can just go ahead, or the artist or whatever can go ahead and yeah. So we have just the main selling point of the whole application in place. So the only thing left now is just for us to complete everything and just polish it, make it responsive, and yeah. But for the backend thing, the only okay, cool. The settings page, I'm jumping between like ideas, but the settings page here is just going to my background, bro. God damn. So the settings page is where we're gonna have like edit the beat. The users can edit the beat or just delete the beat or entirely just do whatever they wanna do or change the actual picture or whatever. That's gonna be the admin panel, and the only people that can access this dashboard page will be the people that are signed in as producers. You know, so I think that stuff is called roles based authorization, right? Yeah, I think that's the way it is. Role based authorization or authentication, whatever. I think that would be really cool. So I have like a mini private picture and that would definitely show live and starts playing random sample upload on the site. Huh? What? What do you mean by that? I think that would really be cool is I have like a mini player picture in player that by default isn't too loud, but it starts playing a random sample of the beats that are uploaded on the site. Yeah, that's actually interesting, right? That would be like in the homepage, right? Like in the homepage here. Like when people just access this site, they can see. Because here's the thing, I don't want the artist to really like just be bombarded with random beats that they don't really like. You understand? The main selling point should be the rappers or the artists really like once they reach this application, right? Once they reach my site, they're already sold on so instead of the chatbot right button column, probably have an audio player to immediately validate is here like a random video has been uploaded. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll try to actually implement that. Thank you for that, bro. Hold on, that's a good idea for sure. I'm gonna put it there like a mini. I'm just gonna say mini player. Yeah, mini player pop up for recent upload, right? Yeah, my boy. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for that. You deserve credit for that. I think you play while you're hovering. Like this, like when I'm hovering, I feel like when I'm hovering, it should it should actually just have the pause and play button, and it should only play when the artist just previews the beat by himself. I don't know. But I think playing it on hover makes more sense because then if they hover over like a random beat and let's say their intention was to come and buy this beat and then they just like mistakenly hover over this beat and they also like, damn, this beat is crazy. Then it's like, okay, cool, now we've upsold them, right? Often it often exists on YouTube or use picture manipulator. Yeah. And the other thing is, let's say for example you have like a YouTube video, right? I think this kind of stuff makes more sense. Like if you just hover and then the video plays, something like that. Oh yeah, I actually hold on. Let me give credit where it's due. I've been watching this dude coding every day until I get a job, and I said why not just do the same thing? Because guess what? I'm coding every day, but not streaming it, right? So for one, I get to connect with you guys. For two, I get to handle the YouTube thing instead of having to upload every other day. That's up to you. YouTube plays a video as a preview when people hover over the page. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, that's good that we're using applications we use every day and getting ideas from them. So that's a good inspiration. So yeah, like I said, if the artist right if the artist click the beat from YouTube, because YouTube is going to be like the main part where I'm advertising my beats, that's going to be the main advertising platform for me. So here's the thing, here's what you guys don't know about this beat selling model, right? I don't know if you guys are not producers, I don't know. I'm sorry if you guys are not producers and I'm just telling you guys things that you guys don't really like. But here's the thing. So this beat right now is I think like 2 minutes, and people have watched just I think almost a half of it. And you guys don't get this stuff like mistaken. You might see views like this in the first 24 hours, and it just looks like but actually in the background is going crazy. Like for example, the one I uploaded yesterday, I think 2 days ago, it was stuck in like how many views? It was stuck in like, let's say it was stuck in like first one day, yeah, it was stuck in 68 views, and all of a sudden boom. So here's a business model you guys don't understand. So we're using YouTube as a platform to advertise our beats, right? And YouTube, like once you reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time, you're inevitably gonna get monetized. So let me show you guys like just the analytics for the bit selling platform. As you guys can see, like we almost like reaching half point of monetization for this, right? We're almost reaching there, which is interesting. That means like at the end of the year, we shall hopefully get monetized and start making money from this YouTube channel. So that means what? That means if we upload our bid on YouTube, YouTube is gonna pay us money once we're already monetized to advertise our own beats, which is crazy. And on top of you now getting these beats here, behind every beat there's a link, right? Yeah, let me flex this beat a little bit. Nah, this beat is crazy. Alright, so that's gonna be the beat for a minute. So now behind every beat there's a link to go and like buy the beat. So let's say we have it on our application. So now we have the link, and then every artist that clicks on that link has already an idea of buying that beat. So the thing that I want is for them to come on my website and just buy it straight, other than coming and then second guessing their purchase. So that's just gonna be it, like literally. That's what called leverage. Compound effect advertising on YouTube, may sell or product you're selling. Yeah, for real. And a lot of drop shippers or people that drop ship things like from China, they don't really have the actual product. They just sell it and then they ship it to you. The Chinese people will ship it to whoever bought the stuff. But guess who just made the sale? It's the person that didn't even own the product in the first place, which is crazy. I gotta understand the user workflow now. I got you. I understand the user workflow now. Yeah, so that's basically like it, bro. And I spend like crazy amount of time just thinking deep about what I really want to do. You get it? Every day that passes, I just think like, that daddy middle. That's why the website is called Daddy Bucket, my boy. Stop playing. You're not gonna find clean money in this world, bro. Like literally, everything is daddy money, bro. Like everything is daddy money, dog. The only time you find clean money is, bro, I don't know. Maybe you go to the church, you do some church service and stuff. Yeah, but anything other than that is daddy money, bro. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead with our portfolio. But first of all, let me try to put it here. Like I don't know. I think you guys can see like everything. I just wanted to like see. So that's why the site is called that daddy bucket. Yeah. Yo, for a long time, I was thinking, I was thinking. Hold on, just a second, just a second. So, um, for a long time, I was thinking like, bro, wouldn't the name Daddy Bucket be like a big controversial part, like when it comes to like people actually trying to like work with me, right? That name Daddy Bucket is not gonna send people away from my site. I don't know, bro, but I feel like people are closely drawn to controversial stuff than positive stuff. Like bad news spreads faster than good news, literally. So that's why I decided to use the name Daddy Bucket. It is so nice. It's just like, okay, Daddy Bucket, right? And it's a bucket. At the same time, the extension is dot shop. Now, wow, it's just a crazy combo. Oh, you have a Discord, drop invite link. Alright, my boy. Hold on. Yeah, I have Discord. And I actually have like a Discord server, right, that I created some time back. That I think I do have like 7 people that just come through to check on me and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, my boy. So I appreciate you, man. Like Golden Dragon, bro. Damn. That's my boy, bro. You my Dale Hunt, broski. Yo, you said you were in Canada. You said you were in Canada. Oh, that was this dude. Hold on. I think the dude in Canada is like I can't even see the dude, but there's some dude that was in Canada. I think it's you, bro. I don't know. Mm, bro, god damn. How long is this stuff taking to update, bro? Um, nah, California. Oh, Cali boy. Can't be confused with Canada. I'm from the US. Oh yeah, I thought you were in Canada, bro. How is Cali, man? How is Cali? What's the time over there? Like, what's the time in Canada? I mean, in California right now. See, so this is my Discord server. Stream today. Didn't have much time. Oh, my boy was asking if I was streaming. Alright, so where's the invite link? I think I sent it somewhere. I think I sent it. The program inside. Bro, how are you up at 3 a.m., bro? What are you doing? Yo, that's crazy, bro. What are you doing at that holy crap? You have so many notifications this low. I don't really check a lot of stuff, bro. You know your boy's busy, dog. I don't check a lot of stuff for real. Let me see. How should I even put it here? Like, damn, I'm new to this stuff for real. How am I coding fun with this simple coding? Okay, I like that. I'm gonna watch it after the stream. How do I even do that? How do I even get like the live video that I'm in now? Okay, I think it's this one. Alright, how can we play this live video? Holy crap, bro! I'm literally like, I've been searching for your channel. I can't find it. Oh yeah. Okay. Interesting. Let me go to my channel. Oh, Hold on. Golden Dragon has a channel too. My boy, you gotta plug your channel, bro. Let us know. I've been searching for your channel. I can't find it. Let me reduce this because I'm hearing myself twice. So I'm just gonna come here, paste. Oh yeah. Okay. And I'm just gonna paste this. Let me go to my channel. And I'm just gonna pin it. Golden Dragon has a channel too. My boy, you gotta plug your channel, bro. Let us know. I'm searching for your channel. I can't find it. Let me reduce this because I'm here. Yep, I was hearing myself twice. It's just so awkward. This is a link. Open it in your top. Yep. Yeah, that's the link, my boy. You can join. You can join the stuff. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, man. Let me see. Let me see. Learn of that skin tall people. Somebody was talking about it yesterday. Yeah, South Sudan. Mm-hmm. And it's known for tall people. Yeah, bro. Alright, cool stuff then though. Yeah, doing. Yo, yesterday, bro. I was at the coffee store, bro. I was literally at the coffee store. I really chugged a bunch of coffee to the point where I couldn't sleep, bro. I couldn't sleep. Right now it's 12 p.m. Bro, I don't know if you guys can see, but outside, bro, it's goddamn sunny. Like it's hot. It's hot like crazy. I'm just close to a window over here. And yeah, the coffee made me so goddamn like I was just sitting like this, right? I couldn't sleep. I was just sitting on my bed thinking like, okay, what do I gotta do to do this? So I stayed up to like maybe 1 a.m. something like that. That's when I finalized like this. I finalized this proceed to check out thing. California is very expensive to live in. That's one good thing. Here's the weather. Bro, Cali is expensive, bro. When I hear somebody's in Cali, I know like that person is good. Like you're good, bro. You're good. Are you a software engineer or producer? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I have a feeling you're doing something good. That's it. Which is dope, bro. I'll probably go there one day. Let's say I'll probably go to Cali one day. Cause is it the place with the Hollywood stuff, right? I think it is. I think it is with the Hollywood kind of stuff on the hills. Yeah, but I'm in Rwanda though, so there are almost 1,000 hills. There are so many hills in this country. I think at some point I need to start making like, shooting videos so you guys can see like how I do like my stuff day to day. I don't know. I'll try to do that though. For the longest, bro, I was waiting for this stuff. So you guys won't believe, bro. I ordered this stuff on Amazon. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. I ordered this stuff on Amazon, bro, and it literally took 2 weeks. But let me tell you guys a little story. So when I got this stuff, it was like at $8 on Amazon. They were literally promoting the stuff, right? With the tripod thing with like the four um how do they even open this up? God damn it. Oh my god, don't embarrass me. Alright. So this is the one with the four I think is this is not even a tripod anymore because the point of a tripod is it has I consider myself a coding hobbyist. Okay. So what do you do for work, my boy? You just be chilling? Or you running a YouTube automation channel? So this stuff is not a tripod. I think how did I call the stuff with the four legs, bro? Hold on. Sometimes I just get like a lot of things confused. So let's look at now tripod with four legs. Is that four legs or four stars? I don't know. How's it called? Quadrupod. Hmm. Cause I'm usually in the lab working on biotech stuff. Damn. So while I was in Egypt, okay, let me continue with the story of the tripod. So the tripod, a quadrupod rather, the quadrupod. It I ordered it, bro. Let me show you guys. Like, let me show you guys. I'll tell you guys the story of the Egypt thing in a second. So I ordered this stuff. It was $8, literally on Amazon. And shipping was zero cost because I was shipping it from I think Delaware or some Delaware or Wyoming, something like that. There was zero income tax or whatever. Then the shipping it direct because I use a certain shipping company from US to Rwanda. The shipping I think was like $15 per kilogram, right? And this thing is less than a kilogram already. I should be compensated for that, but I just took the leap of faith and just gave them $15. Alright, this is supposed to be the actual money I was supposed to pay just for the tripod to just reach, to reach here. After that, bro, they called me when the thing just reached to Rwanda after 2 weeks, right? And they were like, "Yo, this stuff we weighed it, and this is how much you gotta pay. This is bro." I ended up paying close to I think $72. I was like, "What the hell for a goddamn tripod, bro? That I could or quadrupod, whatever that I could get here in Rwanda for less than I think $30." But I just thought it was on promotion on Amazon, and I just decided to buy it. Now I'm paying $72. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So yeah, the thing just pissed me off. I'm like, damn, bro. So I bet now that's man, that's crazy. So the story for the Egypt thing is like this. So I was in Egypt. I was actually let me see, ex Kali draw. So I was in Egypt, bro. I was in Egypt. I was in Egypt in 2000. I think I was in Egypt in 2000. What? I think 2000. I think 2020. Yeah, I went to Egypt in 2021, 22 there, something like that. So 2020, 21, 22, I started uni, right? I started uni, but I was actually supposed to do electrical engineering, right? Electrical engineering. Yeah, not supposed to. That was my actual major. Like that's the thing I was interested in at first. So when we started, bro, I was literally like, I was just like, okay, cool. The first semester, everything was okay. Now the second semester, bro, wow, bro, we started. I think something called advanced, whatever. I think let me remember the stuff. I think it's calculus 2. or calculus 3, something like that. The actual stuff that we were doing was dead. And then we had a subject called statics. Oh my god, bro. This was my worst. Like, this was my worst. Literally, bro. This was my worst. Like, this stuff, I think I scored less than 50 in almost all the exams that we did, bro. And that thing just made me question myself, like, am I really gonna be fit for this? And then I had a friend that was actually doing the same course with me together, and then he told me, bro, look, I'm just second guessing this stuff. I feel like I'm just gonna switch to coding. So I was looking at him like, what you mean by coding? I feel like, we used to watching Matrix and people with like green fonts and thinking like this is what coding is. So he told me he's now trying to learn C++ and Python and stuff like that. Yeah, the physics stuff like this trust. I mean, I think there's something called, is it trust? Something like trust, trust, or something like that. And then there was like a lot of stuff, bro. You learn about the stress, about, is it talk, like a lot of stuff that's just super complicated, bro. No, 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 no. The statics of actual, like, let's say like you building a bridge, and then like the force, like whatever, like how much, like how you can construct the bridge so that it doesn't collapse. You get it? That's the kind of statics. Yeah, statics for like objects and stuff. You get it? Where they teach you guys like, I think XYZ plane and stuff. You just calculate like a lot of stuff. You understand? Because I studied matrices. Yeah, we also had matrices, like a lot of stuff going on. Like, I think what is it like the 3 or 4 by 4 matrices, something like that. I didn't really like focus so much, but bro, those are the things that really turned me off. So my friend was hyping up coding so much. It's like, bro, yo, there's a lot of money in that stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm gonna leave this country because, bro, Egypt was like literally the best country I've been to. But man, the school side was man, I couldn't do that electrical engineering thing. So my friend is like, yo, I'm gonna dip to Rwanda. So after like a week, I had he already left. So he came to Rwanda, and I was there like so stressed about exams. So that night we're having physics final exams, so like the following day. So that night I was staying up late reading, bro, literally going crazy with physics. And now it was like, okay, cool. I think it's physics 2, right? Physics 2, yes, where you study about electrical whatever, like conductors and stuff like that. You want to join a voice call on Discord so I can stop flooding your chat or your YouTube log? Yeah, yeah, broski. No problem, no problem. Just hit me up on Discord. It's not a big deal, bro. It's not a big deal, really. No problem. Did you join? Did you join the Discord? Um, my brother. Yes, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, physics too. So we started going crazy with physics too, bro. And then I was like, nah. I slept at around 5 a.m., bro. And the exams was literally starting at, I think, 12, or I mean 10. Yes, at 10, that's when the exams were starting. Bro, I slept at around 5, and then I woke up at 12, 12:30. Almost, the exam was ending in 2 hours, almost at 1. So I went to the uni gate. I just found people getting out now for the exams, and I was like, okay, now that should be it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that should be it for now. So since then, bro, I never really like paid attention in class, and just a week later, I just came to Rwanda straight. So yeah, accept, my brother. Oh yeah, so that's how I ended up in Rwanda, bro. It wasn't my actual intention to be here, but Egypt had everything. It had PayPal, it had most of the payment stuff. Yeah, I could have done better that side, but it is what it is. Things happen for a reason. So yeah, I'm seeing your stuff, bro. I'm seeing your stuff. I don't know how to like do this stuff so that I can like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me see it here. Let me see it. It's on Discord. Yep, in a call, ongoing call. hold on. Should I accept it on stream or I should just accept? I don't know how it's gonna be. You want it on stream or off stream? Because I could go off stream right now. We can have a chat. Yo, I doesn't matter. I think it's better on the stream, right? Yeah, for sure. Alright, no problem. Let me see how it's gonna go. It's gonna be like this, right? Hold on.
I have your stream muted now since I can hear you here. But
Ye-
yeah, no, it's really cool that I found you on YouTube. I saw, and you were talking about like how Stripe doesn't accept your payments or whatever, and I was just like, oh, this is like exactly what crypto is used for. So yeah,
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like crypto,
it's
crypto.
it's really impressive, really cool what you've been doing live stream and also on just like your YouTube channel and everything. It's really cool.
Facts, facts. It's even cool building like in public because I had somebody reach out to me on LinkedIn and he's like, I think like a like a CTO or something in some company, and he was like, he's impressed with my skills and stuff, but I just gotta build more projects and like actually just not build more projects but just focus on polishing my project and then just getting my like interview skills to like a point where I can now start applying for jobs or whatever. Then he could just interview
Yeah.
me. He could actually interview me, and then like he would see a fit like how I can fit into the company. So I was like, wow, that's crazy because bro, I haven't been up streaming for long, like literally, and I just started coding like last year for like 3 months or something. I mean 3 months earlier, like let's say September last year. That's when I started actually.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's really cool. You've only been doing this for a year or something like that. No, I can relate to the whole electrical engineering thing. That's what you
Mm-hmm.
went in for, and then you got destroyed in statics. And then your friend mentioned coding, and you just pivoted. You know, that's what life does.
Yeah,
You take
bro.
different paths.
For sure, for sure. So right now you were saying something about biotech and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean I went to school for biomedical engineering, so
Mm,
I should be good at mechanics and stuff,
yeah.
but believe me, I was there with you. I did not do well in statics. I actually found dynamics to be easier. But regardless, like coming out of school, I was like every person told me you don't have enough experience. You just came out of college, you didn't have internships or whatever. So we can't hire you for like mechanical, like biomedical stuff. So I pivoted to biotech. So I do a lot more molecular biology.
Mm.
The whole like, unfortunately to say, I would say like the pandemic really helped with the biotech. Just a lot of money came in to the industry, and so companies were hiring left and right. Like, oh, we need scientists, we need researchers, we need like engineers, we need people to like work on a cure for COVID, like the vaccines and all these other drugs. And like, oh, now that we have money, let's focus on curing some, certain cancers.
Yeah,
The industry is just really dead right now. There's not a lot of money.
I
It's
swear.
really hard to find a job.
Look, that's the same thing. Like if you think about it, because I literally have friends still that are doing electrical engineering. Hey, you wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi to the stream? That's my girlfriend, by the way. Come say hi. Yeah, of course. They are. You sweating too because the room is hot.
Where is she? I don't see her on the stream. I can hear her.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think you can see yourself, right? You can see her now.
There we go. I see her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I think the stream has like a 10-second delay or something for me.
Yeah, for sure, sure. It does. It's just my bad. Like I didn't actually set it up correctly. I was supposed to put it on like ultra low latency, but I just left it like that. So that's the issue.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So
Your
it's
girlfriend looks lovely. How long you guys been together?
2 years now. 2 years in
2 years?
in
Oh my God.
in 2 months time. Yeah.
Gotcha. Your
Yeah.
man, your man's cooking over here. Like he's coding, upskilling himself. It's really cool seeing him build in public. I really hope you get that guy to interview you and get filled in a company. You're really really talented, really nice.
Yes, sir. She's super supportive, bro. I literally think like when it comes to like you trying to better yourself as a man, bro, you just need like people around you that can just like literally tell you like you can do this, you know. So
Exactly.
she does a lot for me, and I appreciate that for sure. So and that's why I'm trying to upskill myself. You feel me? Cause man, you gotta take care of somebody beautiful, bro. You gotta be
Yeah,
the man, bro. Yeah,
I'm with you there.
yeah. So going back to like the electrical engineering thing, bro. What like I literally have friends that I just questioning like their majors. Ever since I left Egypt, like I have like 4 friends that followed me. Like all of us are doing computer science now. All of us are just coding now, right now as we speak, bro. Like literally, they just will be doing electrical thing together. And some people been like focusing on like petroleum sector of like the stuff, but like
Yeah.
basically it's just like bro, the only thing right now that's gonna get us paid is if we focus on tech for sure. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, for
but
sure. That's
at
where
at the
all the
same
money's
time,
at.
if you think about it, it's more like it's more like just go for something that you really have interest in, other than just chasing something just for the sake of like, okay, I just want to do it just to look cool and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely have some sort of passion, have some sort of like actual interest and drive
Mhm.
because like it's gonna become your work. And if you start hating your work, then and you don't like what you're doing and you're doing it for work, you're just not gonna stay motivated to continue doing it. So doing something that provides value but also provides value to yourself and that
Mhm.
you really appreciate and find joy in doing,
Mhm.
that's what life is all about, figuring out what that is and sustaining for yourself, making things better for
Mhm.
yourself and people around you. No,
Mhm.
I'm totally with you there, man.
For real. For real. For real. So right now, like, do you really have like any like I don't know any intentions to like like to switch something that you're really focusing on?
I mean, so on the side of things, I'm also making a web app thing. I've contracted somebody else to polish it up, like
Mm.
the authentication system,
Mm.
put in some analytics.
Mm.
This will be the first time I like go about making an LLC and seeing if
Mm.
like a SaaS could actually work for me. I know a lot of SaaS tends to fail
Yeah.
because people poorly market it
Yep.
or they build out something and it actually doesn't have a product market fit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really cool you built this thing, but no one actually wants to use it.
For sure.
Um, so I'm going through that phase.
Mm.
On the other side, I'm really just using my biotech job, W-2 is what we
Mm-hmm.
call it, just standard income,
Mm-hmm.
um, to just get by. And but I'm definitely looking for opportunities to make business for myself. I guess kind of like what you're doing here.
Thanks.
You're showcasing your portfolio. You're showcasing that you can make your own website, even though Stripe it's terrible, you can't receive money or whatever. You figured out a workaround. You put in the
Yeah.
Coinbase thing. That's really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Like, what was that CTO like? What did he? What more did he want from you before you were, I guess, qualified enough to interview at his company? What did he mean by just like work on your website a little bit more. Like to me, I feel like it's a good enough proof of concept. I mean, all you gotta do is probably deploy it live,
Thanks.
and that's pretty much it. Like
Right.
I couldn't think of anything else. Well,
Yeah.
maybe the mobile responsiveness, but like those are like I don't know. It'll take you a day at most to like fix those issues.
For
Like
real.
it's not that much.
Yeah, I feel like the CTO is just trying to tell me like, hey, you just gotta deploy it or whatever. Because you know, if I look at it right now, it's more like like you just want somebody that can do something like come like because let's say he wants me to work at his company. Obviously, I'm gonna work on his code base. I'm not really gonna be focused
Yeah,
on my stuff for the. It can be just like a side project for me. But if it starts to like generate more money that I'm getting at the workplace, then there's no point doing the work stuff. You get.
yeah,
So for his point is more like he just like okay, he's impressed by the concept and everything that's like coming together, but at the same time he wants like something that is well polished so that when I'm brought in I can just like start working straight. You get it? So it's not yet
I
closed. They said I
imagine you
can
have a
quit.
GitHub already. Like, do you have, are you making commits and doing all that kind of stuff, version control? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's mainly what like the software thing people care about is like, do you work well in a GitHub project? Do you work well in teams? Can you like
Mm-hmm.
deploy, like make a branch, pull a branch or whatever, make pull requests, all that stuff.
For sure. Now look at it.
Yeah.
Here's my repo, right? This is a new repo actually. I used to have like a lot of stuff but on a different email. So like I literally used to have
Okay.
like 100 something. I could code every single
Nice.
day, basically. You get it? So to me, I feel like okay, cool. He has a point. He has a point. Like I haven't like I'm not really that confident yet, but I can put two and two together. You know?
Yeah. No, at
Yeah.
least you have this. Yeah. I don't know if you show the CTO that, but yeah, putting stuff on your GitHub is actually just like little projects like these that you're working on for yourself, like
Mm-hmm.
just making your own portfolio essentially.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that really helps.
Yeah, for sure,
That's
for
cool.
sure. All right, so let's talk about like the LLC thing because I spoke to some friend. I think he's in Nigeria, right? But he's been having issues with like the payment thing as well. But he like they do have like Paystock and something called Flutterwave. By the way, Flutterwave of recent they just got like I think they were funded something like $800,000. That's crazy. So
Oh wow.
yeah. So that friend was telling me, hey, look, I literally used to have the same problem, but he's not really having all the like the technical. I mean, the paperwork for like the Flutterwave and all that. So his whole stuff was shut down. So he had to look for other alternatives, and then he literally just like started an LLC in the U.S. Right, and then he used the same
Oh,
LLC
okay.
the same LLC info or like all the things that I think there was some number registration whatever that they required, and then they required an agent. I think the agent is supposed to give him like the address or whatever, like all the
Yeah,
paperwork stuff,
yeah.
and then he used all that stuff to open a Stripe. And right now he's like literally having a Stripe that's working fully. I was like,
That's
wow.
cool. That's cool.
That, mm,
I haven't gone through the steps myself, but
mm-hmm,
what I understand, at least for me in California, yeah, California does by default have registered by agent. So
yep,
an agent would be putting their information, incorporating, doing the filing work for me.
mm,
I'm not sure how it works necessarily if you're foreign, if you're a
mm,
foreigner and
mm,
you're making California, or I wouldn't recommend California,
yeah.
Wyoming or
Wyoming,
Delaware, I think has really good business privacy laws
facts.
and other like low income tax or something like that.
Kentucky,
I'm just doing
Kentucky as well.
California, yeah, and Kentucky or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, assuming you're able to get a hold of filing someone for an
Mm-hmm.
LLC under your name, the LLC serves as like another, I guess you could say, another legal person. Like in terms of the law, they are their own entity, and that's why you could use Stripe to funnel the payments through the LLC, and then you figure out how to get the money from the LLC's business accounts into like your own personal account if you're like trying to pay yourself as an employee.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so essentially you'd be using Stripe as like the quote unquote middleman or like the quote unquote PayPal in this case.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going toward the US entity, which is the LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Well, I found, let me see.
Mm.
For me, I'm gonna use another YouTube channel has this thing.
Mm-hmm.
California LLC, how to set up. They had a promo code for like $29 with Northwest. Again,
Yo.
California is probably not the best state to do this, but here
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you the YouTube video real quick.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Share it through, share it through. Share it through on Discord.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it from here. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I
I,
just
I can see. I can
popped
see
it
it.
to you. Check the first link in the description. They
Yeah.
have a value bundle. You get
Mm-hmm.
one free year of register agent services. So
Mm.
you pay $29 in Northwest,
Yeah.
and then you pay the state fees, like
Mm-hmm.
whether it's Kentucky or Wyoming or Delaware,
Yep.
if you're
Yep.
gonna file an
Yep.
LLC,
Yep.
all
For
that stuff.
For Kentucky is actually like $50, but then you don't pay no taxes and stuff. Like you don't pay any
That's
taxes at
great.
all. Yeah, you just only pay the taxes for like the country you're in, which is like Rwanda. So Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
bad. It's not really bad because if you think of like the ROI, like the return in investment or
Yeah.
whatever you call it, right? It's literally viable because, bro, like if I can show you, bro, like in a day, like the producers thing, like that community is insane. Like these people are literally supportive, and when it comes to like rappers, you know, like everybody in our mother these days want to be a rapper, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
Yeah.
everybody want to be a rapper, so it's
A pretty
easy.
saturated
Yup.
market. A lot of people are trying to make a name for
Yes,
themselves.
sir. So it's literally easy to have people that are gonna be using your platform. Because here's the thing: you're gonna be selling your platform to like two categories of people. You're gonna be selling to the producers who are gonna use your platform on a subscription-based stuff system, or they can just like get a one-time purchase, let's say like 1 year stuff, and then they can just renew
Yeah.
every year. But at the same time, you can also sell to artists that are just coming to buy from your platform directly. And at the same time, the producers that are just selling on your platform, you can always get like, let's say if they sell a beat for like $20, like you can just decide to take like a percentage out of that. Oh, like decide, let's say like I'm using Coinbase. For Coinbase, they take 1% off of every transaction. So
Yeah.
you can easily incorporate that 1% charge that's taken by Coinbase or any other company, and then just let the producers pay for it instead. You understand?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like passing a surcharge fee.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
sir, yes, sir. So let's say, for example, you make like five beat sales, right? Let's say they're selling beats for like $20, and then you make like five. You've already paid for like the LLC company that you started. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I showed you like the BeatStars platform that's trending right now. The BeatStars has been there for like since 2010, bro. These people have been making
Oh wow.
millions. Just last year alone, they closed off with like I think 640 something thousand dollars. I
Oh
mean,
damn.
640. I think it's like 640 million. Yeah, 640 million, not thousand, in a year, bro.
Yeah.
Just the money that
That, that
company. Now
that's a lot of money.
think about it. If you can make 1% of that, bro, 1%. I feel like 5% of that in a year, as just
Yeah.
like you get it as a single person. Like let's say right now I'm not working with anybody on my platform. Let's say you just
Yeah.
manage to tap like 5% out of that. And while you in Africa, bro, you're gonna be like, I think you're gonna be a billionaire or something. Cause it's crazy here. I swear to God, here you can have $200 and you just live off $200 for like a month or something. Cause here, imagine you can rent like a dope house for like $300, like $400.
Oh, okay.
$500 can get you a dope condo. So it's like, bro, it's a lot of things that you can do. You don't even have to be in a certain country to achieve it, right? But
Yeah.
limitations like having this and that. That's the thing that just stops people from doing great stuff. But yeah, I know a lot of great people that do great stuff, bro, for sure. Yeah,
That's dope. That's
yeah, yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, so like how is like let's say your biotech thing, like how is it like, because I can tell it's biology and technology. So what's the focus, like what do they do actually, like what do
There's a
what
lot
do
of
you do?
things right now. There you can do the whole DNA editing thing, so gene editing
Yeah.
using CRISPR, that kind of technology, cutting out genes, splicing genes in, all
Mm,
that stuff.
mm,
It's the technology is advancing there. I don't particularly have expertise in it. I actually do a lot more protein stuff.
yeah,
So what DNA codes for is like
yeah.
the proteins, the things that
Mm,
I guess interface with the physiological world, like your body.
yeah,
Um, you can think of proteins, I guess, like receptors and I don't know, functional, I guess. Like DNA is instructions,
yeah.
RNA is a temporary instructions, and proteins is like
Mm-hmm.
actually catalyzing reactions and getting stuff done. So a lot of proteins expressions involves keeping cells happy. So
Yeah.
culturing the cells, making sure they don't get contaminated with other organisms. You work in a sterile biosafety hood cabinet. Um, yeah, and you can also run all sorts of different assays, is what we
Mm-hmm.
call them, different tests
Yep.
staining the cells with certain colors and then having them fluoresce under certain wavelengths and studying
Mm-hmm.
what parts of cells, like I guess how light refracts. I'm talking about flow cytometry here, which is like one technology that characterizes what cells are supposed to do
Mm-hmm.
and how they're supposed to function, specifically for like cancer cells.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean that's what biotech is really at. I think the trend right now is headed towards.
Mm.
I see a lot of next gen sequencing, so NGS.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the biotech industry is still heavy on how much information and value can we extract out of things DNA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like can we extrapolate cures or advance research to narrow down drug candidates faster by sequencing DNA? I think that's where the industry is currently headed. There was a big boom to address cancer with, I think it's called CAR T cell therapy. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like this new novel